Well, hello and welcome to your Emerge Science course. My name is John Graves and I'll be the instructor for the course, and I want to give you a brief overview of what you can expect coming up this year. As I mentioned, my name is John Graves and you are welcome to call me whatever your family approves of how you address an adult. Some people call me Mr. Graves or Dr. Graves, Mr. G, Dr. G, those kinds of things, and any of those are fine. Okay, so this is me, and you may have noticed that I have changed a little bit of my appearance. I'm also a little older now. The original recording was done 9 years ago when I worked at Emerge in the earlier years. I have since retired, and I'll tell you a little bit more about my teaching experience, but I'm glad to be back teaching with Emerge, and so you're going to see me pop in and out of this recording, first as a younger version of me and now a current version of me. So bear with me. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. So a little bit about me and my experience. I have taught middle school for 30 years. And for 26 of those years, I was at Monforton School in Bozeman. It's out west of town. And at that time, I taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade science. I also taught all the language arts, so reading, writing, typing, spelling at the 8th grade level. I was called the 8th grade homeroom teacher, but I saw 6th, 7th, and 8th graders every day. And then after my time at Monforton School, I spent almost 18 years at Montana State University, first teaching in and then most recently directing the Master of Science in Science Education program. All of the students in the MSSE program would take classes online. So I've taught online since about 1996. And so the students that I worked with would be teaching in their home schools, and then they would be taking classes online. So I would give them lectures and readings, lots of podcasts, lots of video kinds of things like I'm doing with you. And then they would turn in their assignments online. So I'm really comfortable and experienced working online, and I'll ask you to do some of the same things in our class. So normally a high school science class meets every day, an hour a day for 5 days a week. Well, we're only going to see each other for 1 hour a week. That means that you have some work to do when we are not face-to-face. During the time that we are together, we will be doing a lot of activities and labs together in class. And in order to prepare you for those activities and labs, you'll have work to do before you come to class. You may also have reading that you need to do. It might be something on the internet. It might be something out of a book that I give you, something along those lines. Sometimes you might have problem sets to work through, so kind of like math problems or something like that. I might have you do some searches on the internet to find out more information. I could also have you do some writing. So there will be time throughout the week that you're expected to do science work for this class. So again, high school students meet for 5 hours a week. Since we're only together for 1 hour, I would expect you to probably spend another 3 to 4 hours throughout the week on the work that I've posted on the course for you. I would highly suggest that you not do all that work in one day. It's better to spread that information out over several days, and that gives you a chance to work through the ideas, to think about what you're doing, and to learn the material a whole lot better. So as homeschool students, I would highly encourage you to work out some sort of a plan where you are spending a certain amount of time every day working on certain subjects. The place that you will find the assignments that you'll need to do when we're not meeting face-to-face is on this website. It's called jgravesedu.com, and when you go there, you'll see these links to different resources I have on that page. You're sure welcome to take a look at those, but the one you are most interested in is this one right here, called Emerge 2026. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to this page. And right now I only have an example of the first week's assignments here, but there will be a list of all of the weeks of the course and the assignments that you'll need to do online for that particular week. Then I will also include directions as to where you turn the assignments in. Sometimes I will have them emailed to me, and I'll give you the email address. Sometimes I'll have you be working in your science notebooks, and you'll need to bring those notebooks back to class the following week for me to grade that assignment and give you credit for it. but all the resources you need when we are not together face to face will be found on this site. Always be sure to let me know if you have any questions. Write those questions down in your notebook, bring them to the next class session that we meet, and I'll be sure to answer those. Hopefully that gives you an overview of the kinds of things we'll be doing as we're working through this class. I'm really excited to be working with you and learning with you as we go through the material that I have planned. So again, as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.